All right, today we're going to talk about how you can build any project that you want to build without a permit. Let's check it out. Hey, what's up, everybody? Shane with Battlefield Decks and Patios. And today we're going to actually be talking about which jobs require a permit, because a lot of times people, they want to get into doing things to their homes. They want to do outdoor living projects, or they want to do interior projects, and they're just not sure, hey, do I need a permit to do this? Super important to know if you need a permit or not, because last thing you want to do is build something unpermitted. God forbid the county catches you in the middle of doing it and they shut down your project, or even worse, send you a fine. Another thing that we see happen sometimes is that neighbors will actually report another neighbor that's building something, or they'll see a work going on and they report it to code compliance in the county, and then they end up sending somebody out for the county and they find out that they don't have a permit, shut the job down, or potentially get fined from the county. So really important to know what you're getting into and if you need a permit before you start your job. We've even had people who bought houses where they wanted to put a deck or a porch on the back of their house or a porch on the front of their house. And when we went to go pull the permit, come to find out that the previous owner had work done that was unpermitted. And the county goes, hey, we can see that from aerial images that this was built, and we're looking on file here and there's never been a permit before. And so the county can actually not issue a permit for the new work you want done based off of work that was done previously without a permit. So really important to get into that, because you don't want to start a job, not permit it, and then have a bunch of problems down the road later with selling your house or whatever. It's never cool to pass the buck off to somebody. So let's talk about what jobs require a permit. So we build here locally to Fairfax County, and the cool thing is the counties are really helpful at letting you know what you need a permit for. So look at the link down below and you can check out what I'm going to go over right now. But this is what Fairfax County in Virginia says that you need a permit for, okay? So they say you need a permit if you're going to do a direct replacement of household appliances. That includes stoves, ovens, water heaters, new repair or relocated electrical fixtures, including lights, outlets, switches, panels, ovens. Most people don't realize they need permits for those things. New repair or relocated mechanical or gas fixtures, which includes ductwork, range hood, fireplace, propane tanks, HVAC. New repair or relocated plumbing or gas fixtures. Interior alterations includes kitchen renovations, finished basements, bathroom remodels, removing an existing wall, building new walls, creating a bedroom, installing new windows. New additions to an existing home, detached buildings, structures, including sheds, garages, carports, barns, gazebos, pool houses. Miscellaneous work, both interior and exterior, includes areaways, chimney repairs, foundation repairs, swimming pools, solar panels, retaining walls, removing of buildings or structures. So as you can see, the list is quite big, but it's also not exhaustive. They even say on their website, hey, this is an exhaustive list. So the best thing you can do is reach out to your local municipality and find out, hey, is this work I'm getting into, do I need a permit for? Now, here's what they say conversely, you don't need a permit for. In a lot of situations where they say you don't need a permit, that's true, but sometimes you do need what's called zoning approval, where they at least want to look at your engineer drawing, which is called your plat for your property. And they want to be able to at least mark on there that, hey, there's a fence here or there is a patio that's been installed. So here's what Fairfax County says about that. You don't need a permit for a fence, except those used as a barrier around swimming pools. So super important. If you're getting a swimming pool, you got to get a pool code fence around that. Direct replacement of existing windows, replacement of electrical, plumbing, and mechanical work. And it depends on what the devices are that they're replacing. Residing, replacement of roof shingles, gutters, kitchen cabinets, replacement of tiles, flooring. You don't need a permit to get hardwood flooring put in. Having your driveway repaved. You don't need one for temporary ramps that are no more than 30 inches high. So there are certain build exceptions where they say you don't need a permit. The thing is, they don't really clearly specify on their website what those factors are. So I know, in our area, you can build a ground level deck as long as it's under 18 inches without a permit. They don't explicitly say that in their website, and in most municipalities, they're not going to have that listed. So it's super important to just check, whatever county you live in, get with the local zoning and building departments and just ask somebody there like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this project. Am I going to need a permit? Again, last thing you want to do is build something without a permit and then it comes back to bite you later. So for us, we build decks and patios. And so 100% of the time when we're building a new deck, there has to be a permit, right? We're building a structure that's going to have footings to it, that's going to bear weight loads on top of it. So last thing you want to do is build something where a bunch of people are going to be on it and has the potential to fall over. There also needs to be railing around it. Those are guardrails to keep people from falling off. There's code compliance issues with that. So again, like I was saying before, you can build a deck if it's 18 inches or lower because the probability of somebody falling to their death off of that is low. So the county gives some sort of leeway for that. But once you exceed that, you've got to be pulling a permit. So we always recommend, people who are looking to kind of build a project and do some preliminary planning, reach out to your local municipality, ask the building development center there, wherever you live, hey, do I need to get a permit for you? And they're going to always help you out 100% of the time. So, all right, guys, hopefully that was helpful for you. We'll check you on the next one.